Yes, we're going to go back there now. We can actually return to the story, the attack in the southeastern town of Hakkari, where a number of Turkish soldiers were killed on Sunday. Reports say bombs were detonated as two military vehicles were passing the village of Daglika. Kurdish military group PKK has claimed responsibility for the attack. Hiwa Osman, former advisor to former Iraqi President Jalal Talabani, joins us now on the telephone. Hiwa Osman, thank you for joining us. How significant is this latest attack?
It is quite significant. I think it is a proof that what Mr. Erdogan started earlier this month in attacking the PKK is not working for him. I think it is a proof that starting this war from the start, or starting this cycle of violence from the start, was the wrong thing to do, and it is being counterproductive. There was a ceasefire for a few years between the PKK and the Turkish government, but the recent initiation of the violence by President Erdogan against the PKK has produced more violence in the country, and it's slowly dragging into a tit-for-tat with the PKK. They say that they are not attacking civilians. They want peace, and in retaliation, in response to the air raids against their bases on the borders, they are attacking back. But it is important to note that they say that we are only attacking soldiers and not civilians.
And this centres essentially around IS and its attack on Erbil. And many people expecting Mr. Erdogan, when that happened, to come to their rescue, to make a stand against IS. And a lot of people saying the PKK, the Kurdish groups, filled that vacuum. And this is his response to that.
Absolutely. I mean, his attack at the beginning against the PKK was widely interpreted throughout the Middle East, actually, that it is giving a helping hand to IS. Because the PKK has been one of the most powerful forces against IS. The Kurdish fighters became the symbol of defeating ISIS, and Mr. Erdogan was just trying to undermine this symbol of defeating ISIS. By doing so, he was clearly wrong, and it was clear that he was doing this to get into another election round and to try and boost his votes inside Turkey. But it is proving counterproductive.
I mean, just very briefly, he would say that he is taking the fight to ISIS as well, and this is, this is an unfortunate attack. But he is taking on PKK on his own soil as well.
If you count the number of attacks that he conducted against the PKK and the number of raids against IS, it is a ratio of 1 to 100. One attack against IS, against empty buildings where IS was used to occupy before, and hundreds of 100 air raids against PKK bases. But it's not really PKK bases, they're mostly villages. We saw the civilians who were killed last month, in an entire family, a village, in various villages and areas in the Kurdish mountains. But it is very clear that looking at the results, the intention of Mr. Erdogan is clearly not ending ISIS, but to end the PKK, the force that's fighting ISIS.
Hiwa Osman, thank you. We got there in the end. Apologies for the poor line, though. Advisor to former Iraqi President Jalal Talabani.